What an absolute shit show from Pochettino's men as Chelsea lose 3-1 to West Ham away from home, and that was just horrendous. Do you know what it reminded me of? Last season's Chelsea. Especially when Potter would have a game where he would dominate statistically. Chelsea would be the better team and we'd still lose. Because realistically, we were the better team today. We had more possession, we had more shots, we created more chances. We just didn't take our chances, which is the same thing that happens every season. And it just drives you insane. Like, I feel like Chelsea fans are probably on the edge of all losing their the mental state. Like, seriously, you dropped the performance you dropped against Liverpool last week, which wasn't amazing, all right? It was a draw. It was good enough. Liverpool are a good team, going through a rebuild phase, the same as us. And you come out this week, you start the game off awfully, absolutely shit. 20 minutes it took for us to turn up. 20 minutes goes by, we finally wake up, we make it 1-0. We then go and win a penalty, and that is your chance to go in front, make it 2-1, and Enzo Fernandez, what was that? Is he cursed? Can he just not score a goal in a Chelsea shirt? But I'm losing my mind. I want to move on from this game already and just get to Luton. However, I'm not even that confident against Luton. 2 goals in 2 games. That is not good enough. 2 goals in 2 games is not good enough at all. And the money we've spent is a fucking joke. It's a joke. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. I mean, I'm lost for words. But let's get into the video. The player ratings. Sanchez in goal. Now, FootMob is providing a lot of help for these ratings. I do obviously watch the game live on the live watch-alongs, but my quality was horrendously blurry today, so it was kind of hard to actually work out what was going on at times. I've given Sanchez a 5.5, probably the lowest, I think, on the pitch. Look, to be honest with him, that might be a bit harsh, because the goals that happen, one's a penalty, all right? You can't really blame him too much for that. Antonio's goal literally comes from out of nowhere, and the defence, it's shambolic from Disasi. It's absolutely shambolic. He should not be given the chance to shoot. He should have been getting closed down, and it was a poor mistake from Disasi to give the ball to James Ward-Prowse. So I don't think you can blame Sanchez there. And then the first goal was just Gallagher on Agured, or whatever it is. Just awful job of marking him. Horrendous job. Doesn't jump for the ball at all. Kind of looks like he just jumped up straight. It was awful. So I don't think you can really blame Sanchez there. But just overall, Sanchez seems a bit shaky to me. He made one good save, but apart from that, I can't actually remember when he did anything too great. He just looked a bit dodgy at the back. So I think I have been a bit harsh with that rating. But that's what I've given him. Disasi, I've given a 5.7. I mean, arguably should be lower when you really think about that game we've just watched. There was one point where we're up there, we're trying to create a chance, and he just booted the ball out. I know he's not an attacker, but he just hooved the ball out for a goal kick for West Ham. Like, what the bloody hell was up with that? Like, why don't you do a simple pass? We need a goal, and you just boot the ball out. That was horrendous. And like I said, that goal from Antonio is on him. It gives the ball to James Ward-Prowse, doesn't get back in time, and doesn't close Antonio down. Gives him all the room in the world to take a shot off. And I feel like if you give Jackson a chance like that, Jackson might score, but Jackson never gets a chance like that. It's bloody annoying. With Thiago Silva, I've given a 5.9. I think he was better than Diassi, but I don't think that was anywhere near the level of Thiago Silva we know. I think overall, the entire team, it is not the level we know. That was not a good performance. We were the better team, but it was not a good performance because you didn't win the game. You didn't take your chances, and some of the mistakes were absolutely fucking horrendous. Like, mistakes cost you games. Goals win you games. And today we were full of mistakes and not full of goals. So it just wasn't good enough. Colwell, I've gone with a 6.1. I think Colwell was the best defender out there today in terms of the 3 centre-backs. But like I've said, it just wasn't good. It was not... Defensively today, it was shit. It was not good at all, in my opinion. When it comes to Ben Chilwell, I don't think he should have been subbed off when he was subbed off, in my opinion. I don't know if it was because he is quite injury-prone or maybe fitness. I don't know. But personally, I thought he was playing pretty well. I don't think he should come off. So I got a 7.2. That is probably a bit too high. That's definitely way too high, to be honest with you. But I've given him a 7.2. I feel like Chile should have stayed on. He should have stayed on. I don't back him coming off at all. He should have stayed on. He looked threatening. I feel like one of the balls he put in for Jackson, that cross was phenomenal. and it just hits Jackson in the face. Jackson didn't really connect with the header. It just whacked him in the face, which was a bit shambolic. But it was a lovely ball from Chile. And I feel like, Chile was cooking. I don't think he should have come off. Gusto got with a 6.9. Bit harsh there, actually. I would give him a 7, I think. Gusto, defensively, there was one massive tackle. It was either on Fornals or Benrahma. And it was such a good tackle. So good. Getting forward, he's nowhere near as good as Reece James. I would say that about Gusto. But on the defence, he can put a challenge in, and he's got that pace. So I like Gusto. I think he's a good backup for Reece James. I do think, obviously, Reece James starts over him any day of the week. But with Reece James' injury problems, God knows what's going on there. So I don't think that was a shocking performance from Gusto in any way, shape or form. Enzo Fernandez is given a 6. Now, you might be there like, oh my God, why have you given so low? This guy hates Enzo. That penalty, that penalty has killed Enzo's rating this game. Kind of null and voided it. You have to score a penalty. You can't not. You've got to score that. And it was a good save from Ariola, to be fair, but at the same time, it wasn't a great penalty. You need to go for one of the corners, be it bottom or top. And he's not hit it far enough at all. It is more a little bit more too central. It's too central, and it's easy for Ariola. And you've got to score that. It would be 2-1 up. You've got to score that. That was a massive moment in the game. The West Ham fans get up for it. You're away from home. You have to take that. You have to take that. So yeah, that has dropped his rating massively. Carney Chukwuemeka, my highest Chelsea rated player today, only played 45 minutes. He's bloody injured because every player seems to be made of a fucking paper towel. We've lost Reece James, Christopher Nkunku, and now Carney Chukwuemeka. I don't know how bad it's going to be. He was literally carried off, so it might be a thing in the morning. They're like, it's just a knock. He's fine. It might be he's broken his bloody ACL. He's out for 7 months. I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. So I've given him a 7.5. That finish was phenomenal. I think Carney on the ball looks so good. When he's dribbling forward, it's majestic. Giving him a 7.5. I think he played well. Did his part today. Got a goal. It was not his fault. We lost. That's all. Nothing to do with him. Conor Gallagher, I've gone with a 6.9. I do think Gallagher was good today. Like I said, Enzo, count Enzo as null and void because the penalty dropped massively for him. Gallagher looked alright. I'm not blown away by Gallagher today, but I don't think he was shit. He definitely wasn't the shittest on that pitch, so I've given a 6.9. Now the front two, I'm going to reveal them both at the same time because I have given them the same score. Both 6.5s. Now, here's the thing. Sterling can make a run. He's got that pace, all right? He's got the dribbling ability. And hell, if he gets tackled, he can just dive. The man's deserves an Oscar with the amount of dives he makes. And he gets the free kicks for him. So Sterling, I feel like he's got that ability there. His passing is so shit. The man doesn't know how to pass a football. I don't understand how you can have that good ball control, but then can't make some of the most simplest passes. There was a chance where we were hitting West Ham on the counter. All he has to do is feed the ball through to Jackson, and Jackson is through. Jackson's got the pace. Jackson's got the capability on the ball as well. And he just passes it straight to Aguerd, or how do you say his name? The bloody West Ham defender who got sent off. And, it's shambolic. Shambolic. You can't do shit like that when we're on the counter and we need a goal. You can't do that. And, for that reason, I've given him a 6.5. And then Jackson, I've also given a 6.5 as well, just because that heading chance. The ball comes in and, Chilwell puts it's literally on a plate for you. And I don't think it connected with his head. It connected with his face. He faced it over the bar. There was one chance where he sort of hits it at an awkward angle and just straight over the bar. And the thing is, your striker's there to score goals, all right? And he didn't score, so you can't give him a high rating if he hasn't scored. For that reason, I've gone with a 6.5. I might have been a bit harsh in these player ratings. I don't know. Let me know if you agree or disagree. You probably will disagree. Let's be real. But that is what I've gone with. Carney Chukwuemeka, I've shined. And he's bloody injured, so typical Chelsea luck, really. Hopefully we beat Luton. If we lose to Luton, I'm going to cry. I will genuinely have a mental breakdown more than I've already had today. But yeah, we can only pray we don't lose to Luton. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, obviously make sure to drop a like and subscribe to Chelsea Fan TV. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want, HTPZ. There shall be a link in the title and the description. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your day. And au revoir. Chelsea were shit.